Hey guys, in this video, I'll be teaching you how to be a tank player. This tutorial is made for people to understand more about your role as a tank player. I'll be teaching you what items you should use to counter your enemies, what you should focus on, who you should attack and protect, what to do in team fights. Now then, if your enemy has more attack speed, then using this is the best option, as it lowers the attack speed and it makes the enemy shield or lifesteal to half. But if the enemy had more of a critical damage, then just add blade armor to counter their critical damage. Using blade armor will also deal damage to your enemies. Using TheFatRat can counter your enemy's high burst damage as it lowers the enemy physical damage. When an enemy uses skill, it will reduce their physical damage by 8% per second. Capture 3 stacks, which will reduce their physical damage by 20%. If an enemy is quite fast, then having Thunder Belt, which you can struck the enemy with a skill, your next basic attack will have a true damage, along with slow effect that can also slow the nearby enemies. The higher your health is, the slower your enemies will be, and if your skill also has a slow effect, that will double the effect. You can also use Brute Force Breastplate, doing a basic attack or skill. Will make you go faster and increase your magic and physical defense by 2% per second. Capture 5, which you will have 10% increase in speed, magic, and physical defense.
These are the physical items that you should know. Now we will be going to magic defense items.
There are only 4 magic defense items, and the first one will be Cursed Helmet. Using this item can help us tank clear lanes faster, as it is an active item that deals magic damage equal to 1.2% of your max health to your surroundings. Next one is Oracle. Any shield or region you receive will increase by 30%, such as Guardian Helmet region, Aegis, Immortality, and etc. This also applies to your teammates giving you shield or heal, and also from battle spells. Second last is Athena Shield. Before you receive a magic damage from your enemies, you will receive an additional 25% magic damage reduction shield that will last for 3 seconds. Here's an example.
You are warriors.
As you can see, the damage is 222 with the shield active. But after the 3 seconds duration, the damage became 296. Though the shield will only last for 3 seconds, we all know how every second is important in this game. Last magic defense item is Radiant Armor. This armor will give you a magic damage reduction of 5 to 8 with scales with level for 3 seconds, which can be capped at 6 stacks. The difference between this item and Athena's shield is that as long as you are being attacked by magic damage in the 3 seconds range, the magic damage reduction, even if it's stacked at 6, will not disappear. That's all for the defense items that you should know. This might not be an in-depth guide of defense items, as there are 13 defense items, but it should cover up about all the defense items that you will be needing.
If you want a more in-depth guides, like this video and subscribe for more. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or want to learn other things for the next video.
Now we will be going on to the next topic. What should we focus on? Roam, vision, and objectives. These are things that you should focus on. Now, what do I mean by roam? Roam, or roaming, is by going around the map, helping your teammates, poking your enemies, help your teammates clear lanes fast, giving pressure to enemies, and giving vision to your teammates to adjust or note where the enemies are in positions. These are the key points that you need to know. First, you must prioritize help clear lanes fast so that you and the mage can help in other places. Before you help clear lanes, make sure that your jungler will not be disturbed. Then by helping others, make sure to give vision so that you and your teammates won't get ambushed. Second, poke your enemies or scare them away. If you are in a lane, you can poke or scare your enemies away so that they will have a delay in gold, while your teammates will get a slight advantage over them when you leave them. If you are going to any lane, you can poke the enemy jungler to delay them in farming or check bushes for any possible ambush the enemy set up. Third, objectives. Helping teammates push, kill the turtle or lord. Always remember to give vision to your teammates while doing these objectives. Third topic. Who should you attack and protect? Here, Valentina showed up in the map then went back in the bush. Now, she showed up again in the middle of her 2 towers. Here, you just have to predict that she will be going into the outer turret from there. Another one here. Instead of stopping Gabriel, I stopped Valentina since she does more damage than that. Always remember guys that you should prioritize attacking heroes that does more damage than those who are not.
But, if you and the damage dealer are in a precarious situation, then prioritize protecting your damage dealer than chasing or attacking enemy's damage dealer.
And if your teammate is low health and running away, help your teammates by delaying or pushing away the enemies chasing after them.
Also, as a tank, you shouldn't be afraid of taking damage from towers. So when you need to set up even if it's inside the tower, make sure that you can exchange your life with most of the enemy's damage. But if you can escape with low health, then that'd be even better.
Now, let's go on to the last topic. What to do in team fights. If your teammates know what to do, then you can just go set up the enemies and prioritize CCing or disturbing the enemy's damage dealers.
But if not done while setting up or attacking the enemies, you have to closely protect your damage dealers.
Always remember that since you chose to be a tank, then you need to know how to adjust for any kind of situation. Not just in fights, but also in items, roaming and tactics. Here's a summary of the video.
Choosing items wisely.
Understanding items for better usage. Helping your teammates gain advantage in goals.
Delaying or pressuring your enemies.
Giving vision to your teammates.
Objectives.
Protecting damage dealers. Focus on disturbing enemies' damage dealers.
Lastly, knowing how to adjust.
Here's a bonus. Here, I am just trying to delay the enemy jungler. I didn't expect that he will attack me, but he did. Probably because he has a teammate on his side and thought that he can kill me fast.
Good thing is that my teammates use map awareness and got there in time.
The bonus I'm talking about is that I use my first skill on Valentina instead of Lancelot since she has more damage and can CC.
Let me show you the slow motion.
As you can see, I deliberately stayed in the bush because I know that Valentina will jump to it and she is my target. If you guys are also dealing with 2 damage dealers, then prioritize those that have high damage and can CC. Lancelot does indeed hurt, but he will need to build up his damage. Unlike Valentina, you can directly deal a lot of damage and can also stun you.
I hope that you have learned something from this video. There will be more guides like this in the future, and if you have any suggestions, comment them down below. That's all for this video.